Hello students, welcome to biology e-learning classes and I hope you have completed with chapter 3. So today we'll be starting with the next chapter, that is reproductive health. Okay, so coming to the reproductive health, what is basically reproductive health? It is a complete well-being with respect to all the aspects of reproduction like physical, emotional, behavioral as well as social. A society with people having physically and functionally normal reproductive organs as well as normal interactions with respect to behavior and emotion among them is actually called reproductively healthy. Okay. Now, what are the basic problems of reproductive health and what are the different strategies being taken to maintain a healthy reproductive life? Okay, the basic problems of family planning measures were initiated in 1951 in India and its main goal was to achieve a healthy reproductive life among people. Okay. These measures were periodically evaluated. Reproductive and child health care programs, which is the RCH programs, are being operated with the aim of creating awareness among people about various reproduction related aspects, providing facilities and support for building a reproductively healthy society. Okay. Now, what are the various steps to achieve the reproductive health? The various steps, that means the strategies which were taken, are that the government and the non-governmental agencies used media, both print and audiovisual media, to create awareness among the people. Okay, responsible adults, parents, teachers, close relatives, friends, they should be provided with correct information and be willing to open dialogues with young adults. That means discussion about reproduction with the kids, not the kids, but the adolescent people is very necessary. Giving the right information to the youth is very important. Okay. Introduction of sex education in schools and colleges were initiated by the government. Creating awareness about the STDs. What are STDs? Those are sexually transmitted diseases. Moreover, one of the most important thing is the people must be more and more educated, not only about the reproduction or the reproductive health, as well as its consequences about what consequences of their actions. Okay, that is this education is very important. The education about the postnatal care, the prenatal care, the infant care as well as the child care. Okay, equal opportunities for males and females. This awareness is also very important. Creating awareness about the problems of population explosion, sex abuse and sex related crimes. Provision and availability of strong infrastructural facilities, professional expertise and material support for successful implementation of health plans. Moreover, planning of families is most important, and to plan, education is important. Okay, proper education is important rather. Implementation of newer, better and upgraded facilities with respect to reproductive health. Large scale child immunization programs should be enhanced. Now, for decreased maternal and infant mortality rates, there should be better awareness of sex related matters, increase in medically assisted deliveries, better postnatal care leads. And how we can improve the health of the society, like smaller families, better detection and cure of the STDs, overall increase medical facilities. Next we'll come to, this is the details of what are the strategies taken by the government. And one more thing, there is a statutory ban on the detection of the feticide, whether it is a male or female, which I was already telling that equal facilities to male and female should be given. The checking of the during pregnancy, the checking of the checking the sex or the gender of the feticide is known as amniocentesis, and this, there is a ban, the government has banned on this process, because whatever, whether be it a male or a female, both has the right to live in the society equally. Okay, so amniocentesis is actually a crime these days. Earlier, what used to happen, the female feticides were killed, intentionally killed, because people didn't want females in their homes, right? So, and there are various contraceptive methods as well to have a check on the population explosion. Okay, coming to population explosion and birth control. What is population explosion? The rapid growth of population of a particular species, especially of the humans in the world, is termed as population. Okay, this can be attributed to a constantly increasing birth rate, because the medical facilities has enhanced a lot now, a decrease in child and infant mortality rate, okay, due to the increase in the medical facilities, and an increase in life expectancy. This will lead to increased stress on all the resources, because there is rapidly declining death rate, rapidly declining maternal mortality rate, rapidly declining infant mortality rate, increased life expectancy, increase in number of people in reproducible age. But we expect a longer life of people, right? We can't even expect their death. So we need to plan. The people should plan. The people should control their birth, the children's birth. Okay. Now, what are the methods to control this population explosion? They can promote smaller families, like using different banners and all, promote using contraceptive methods, raise the legal age of marriage, which is now 18 years for females and 21 years for males, and incentivize couples with smaller families. Okay, so next day we'll continue with the chapter. Today up to this. Thank you.